These are 5 things you must do before playing the new Indigo Disk DLC. The Indigo Disk DLC drops December 14th, so whether you're a veteran player waiting ever so patiently for the DLC to drop, or a new aspiring player exploring Paldea for the first time, you'll find at least one helpful tip in this video. Let's start off with the obvious number 1 tip. It's been confirmed that you will need to complete the main story plus the Area 0 endgame of the base game. That means complete all the 3 paths, Victory Road, Path of Legends, and Starfall Street. After completing those 3 quests, you'll need to complete the endgame in Area 0. You'll know when you beat it when Ed Sheeran starts knocking at your front door. You make me feel. Now, it doesn't seem like you need to complete the post-game at this time. That would include stuff like rebattling the gym leaders, winning the Ace Academy tournament, and unlocking 6-star raids. But if you have the time and you want to play it safe, I recommend completing the post-game as well. And that leads into our number 2 tip. Complete the Teal Mask DLC main story. The Teal Mask has a bunch of side quests that should not be necessary for the Indigo Disk, which includes Perrin's quest for a Blood Moon Ursaluna, the Billy O'Nair side quest, or the Ogre Clan, etc. But you do need to complete the Teal Mask main story, and again, you'll know when you've completed it when you get a to be continued screen. The reason why you need to beat the Teal Mask DLC before the Indigo Disk is because it literally tells you that the Teal Mask story will be continued in the Indigo Disk. But logically speaking, you would need to complete the first arc of the story before you can experience its end in the Indigo Disk. It's like watching Naruto Shippuden before Naruto. It just wouldn't make sense.
Believe it!
I won't spoil anything, so I'll leave it at that. One cool thing is that you can complete the main story or the Teal Mask story in any order. You do not need to complete the Scarlet and Violet's main story prior to starting the Teal Mask, so complete it in whatever order you'd like. However, this will not be the case for the Indigo Disk. Okay, with those out of the way, let's jump into the less obvious tips. Number 3, buy Quick Balls. Regardless of how intensive your playstyle is, you'll most likely want to catch some of the awesome returning Pokemon in the Indigo Disk, and Quick Balls are objectively the best Pokeballs to use. On the other end of the spectrum, if you're a completionist who completed the Paldea Pokedex and the Teal Mask Pokedex, then the quickest and most efficient way to complete the Teal Mask Pokedex will be to use Quick Balls. I brought about 100 to 200 Quick Balls for the Teal Mask DLC and was able to complete the Pokedex really fast. So I'll definitely be stocking up on more Quick Balls again before the Indigo Disk. And I know I'll for sure want to complete the Indigo Disk Pokedex because I'm betting that you'll be able to get your hands on the Mark Charm, which will increase your chances of marked Pokemons. Number 4. Stock up on all those herba mysticas. Currently, we don't know how we'll be able to get our hands on all the past starter Pokemon, but it's been heavily implied that they will be wild encounters, so they will be shiny huntable with the use of shiny sandwiches. And what do shiny sandwiches need? All the herba mysticas. This is super exciting because if you're like me, I hate Masuda egg hunting. And that's been the only way to get shiny stars in the past, albeit a few exceptions. So jump into those 5 and 6-star raids and get as many herbas as possible so you can shiny hunt all the starters in the wild. I may have a few videos on this channel that can help you get better at raiding to help you get all them herba mysticas. So check out any of these videos after you're done here. And last tip, number 5, retrain, repurpose your team for double battles. It's been confirmed that every NPC and main battle in the Indigo Disk will be a doubles battle format. It's also been confirmed that these battles are hard. Their teams will utilize viable doubles strategies and synergies that can catch you off guard if you're not prepared. On top of that, their Pokemon will be eevee trained with maxed out stats and have competitively viable items to make them even more difficult. If you play BDSP, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but seriously, imagine BDSP's Elite Four, but in a doubles battle format. Double battles are played very differently compared to a singles battle, and your playthrough team is most likely tailored for a singles battle format, so I recommend looking into moves and strategies that you would never consider in a normal playthrough. Moves like Fake Out and Protect, for the most part, pretty pointless in a singles battle, but arguably must-have moves in a doubles format. If you want to go the extra mile, you could also eevee train your Pokemon, because if you're using your casual playthrough team, you most likely have trash EVs on them. For example, like a Ceruledge with a bunch of special attack EVs, a stat that Ceruledge would never use because it's a physical attacker. So it's best to reallocate those EVs into more useful stats like attack or speed. This may be a little overkill, but if the boss battles are EV trained, you don't want to put yourself at too much of a disadvantage. Or if you're a player who plans on creating a whole new team for the Indigo Disk story, then I still recommend looking into Pokemon strategies that you can abuse. Something like proccing your own weakness policy with a self-damaging super effective move, or triggering your own Pokemon with Anger Point to max out its attack in one turn with its partner who has a move that has a guaranteed crit chance. There's so much potential strategies and fun Pokemon to utilize in a doubles format. I cannot wait for December 14th when the Indigo Disk drops. If you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like and subscribe to help me out in my battle against the 7-star YouTube algorithm. I greatly appreciate the helping hand. I already have so many videos planned for when the Indigo Disk drops. I won't spoil them here, but subscribe if you want more Indigo Disk content or Pokemon content in general. Thank you all so much for watching, and see ya!